I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
Fuck's sakes, dude. Jesus. Hold up. God damn it. You think I'd be ready? Fuck, man. Took him how long to fuck this up? Jesus Christ. Let's go. What do we got? Martial arts is totally different ball game. Andrew Tate and Chase Demore discussion. Let's go. Fuck, hell. I fucked her, bud. Two
All
minutes
right, so
of
as
nothing.
I was saying, all right, it's really not very complicated. Okay, first of all, you want to know the truth, okay, about the streets?
Sure.
There we go. You want to know the truth about? They were yelling, "Batman got fans, boy!" Oh, for real? Oh, it's too awesome. He was going crazy. He said, "Batman." See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, the love outweighs the fear, man. You'll get a couple, they feel however they feel, and then I get some love. That was all love right there. But like I said, you want to know the truth about the streets, you want to know the truth about martial arts, you come talk to me.
Sound like they said, faggot.
Trust me, I'm the Don Dada of it, for real. I invented all this stuff at a street level. I'm the inventor, literally. I'm the creator. God in human form. Y'all are silly, man. You know what I mean? You got these folks. Oh, you see what they do with the phone screen? Yeah, because I'm saying the truth and they know it. Yeah, they already know, man. They knew who I was a long time ago. I'm here. I'm here in the physical form. That's what this is all about. So, like I said, let's talk about it, right? Let's have a good old discussion about the truth. First of all, you all vastly underestimate me, which is funny because you've been vastly underestimating me for too long now. You've been doing this for decades, okay? What? And it's funny as hell. Like I said, I have been successful all across the board. Okay, my success has never stopped. I continue to survive the impossible. Every statement I ever make continues to echo and ring true. I mean, that's a big deal because you'd have to look and analyze what I've actually been through. Because what I've been through was a whole bunch of impossible stuff. And this is what folks don't want to talk about. This is the conversation folks are trying to avoid because they're in their feelings because they know the truth. Everybody knows the truth. It was super cool. I just had a dude ask me right now, right? I said hi, saw him. He was like, "Batman." He was like, "How are the streets?" I was like, "They're good. They're safe now." You know what I mean? It was funny, but it was cool. But I mean, like, he was really asking. Like, I mean, that's the truth, you know? So that's pretty cool. So, I mean, like I said, people know I'm the streets, right? People know I'm in the streets, right? You know, all the other extra stuff, I don't pay no mind. I don't pay attention to it. That's everywhere. When we go up to Austin, it's going to be the same thing. You know, what's funny to me is how these folks, you got to understand, y'all are on the outside looking in. And, a lot of these folks, I'm talking about like more up north and stuff and, with this internet stuff.
No good.
Not the good, cool people who are fans. I'm talking about all this other stuff. But, they'll have their little, like, their little grin, their little evil grin, like, brother, yeah, I don't know nothing I don't know. I know a lot more than y'all know. You understand? Because I'm who's living this. I'm living it. You know what I mean? Everything I ever talked, I'm living. I'm about it. So it's like, it's just different. We have nothing in common. First of all, y'all not entertaining on the TV or even on here. You know, it was kind of common sense. You already knew what was going to happen with the Andrew Tate, Chase Demore situation. I already knew. It's obvious. Chase Demore is a younger individual, should be able to move a little better. Andrew Tate, I always knew and said was all fluff. Told you he was a Freemason agent. That's why he's always making that pyramid sign with his hands. Super whack. Nothing real about him. I think 100% he's completely guilty of all those crimes. And just a complete joke all around. Never was a tough guy. You can tell by looking at his face. I mean, he literally has the face of a beta male. I mean, if you can't see what the Masons do, how they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and none of this money belongs to them. And that's what the devil do. The devil lies, right? The devil, the greatest lie he ever told was that he didn't exist. Oh, he exists, but so does God. You understand? So, you know, the Chase Demore Andrew Tate situation doesn't surprise me in the slightest at all. I didn't watch it. I just looked at the results. I just saw it right now. I just found out. Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, same thing. You kind of knew what was going to happen in that. I mean, honestly, it didn't even make any sense to do it. You know, and then Anthony Joshua is upset at himself, you know, and says he could have done better, which is the weirdest thing I've ever heard, because it shouldn't matter. I mean, you won, but that's the thing, is what they were saying is they said, you know, you won, but they said it just looked real funny to me. It looked weird. Well, yeah, it looked weird because it's all rigged.
Smuggy, what's up?
So that's why he has to say that. He has to say, well, yeah, I could have done better. And you can hear, he's got an accent. You can hear he ain't from here, right? Okay, that's what they do. They bring a bunch of people that aren't from here, and then they create this sideshow circus act, trying to copy and harvest my energy, right? And it's all pointless because they ain't making no money. They make no money off that. You know what I mean? That pay-per-view stuff, that just goes back into the companies. Ain't nobody making no money off this. They wasting their time in Vegas. Vegas is one of the worst cities to live in. You just saw what happened with them YouTubers in Vegas. It happens every day. There's crazy stuff happening in Vegas and Colorado nonstop. I'm not saying they couldn't be cool places to live, but what I'm saying is a lot of places that you live, you have to deal with a lot of unnecessary attached nonsense that comes with it. And it's just up to you, you know. That's why I actually like where I live, because it doesn't have all that down here. It doesn't. We're a pretty tight-knit community. You know, you got your jellyfish every day, right? And I have no problem standing on business. That's the thing folks don't get. I'm a whole different animal, brother. You understand? Yeah. I'm really real. Nobody controls me. I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say. And I'm an all-out, full-fledged gangster. I'm the mob. You understand? This is the difference. I do what I want, brother. I've been running these streets for a long time. Like I said, I put in more work than any dude in the history of time. I'm the most thorough street dude in existence. Y'all are lucky to be graced by my presence. You lucky that I'm even down here. You lucky that I'm even talking to you. That's the truth. Because a dude like me, I should be doing my thing up in New York and all these other states. And I mean, what is New York? New York's not that great of a place. You know, I'm cool where I'm at. I'm doing what I'm doing. I already got the downloads and the readings about what's coming in the future. Big opportunities for me. This is guaranteed. Once it's in a reading, it always comes true. God got me. So I got major opportunities coming. It said you're going to be doing what you love to do. Now, what I love to do is this. So I don't know what else they could be talking about. There's other things that I may love to do. I don't know, but we'll see. You know, I know God is going to have me truly doing what I love to do. So there's a couple of things I love to do, but, you know, we're not stopping this. And God knows that. You know, this is what it's all about. This is my life. All this stuff that you seeing with Batman, this is my life. I would never let nobody take it from me. You understand? It ain't going nowhere. So like I said, that's number one. Number two, comes to martial arts, I invented the game. I grew up on Trailside Drive in Austin, Texas. You can ask about me. I'm not joking. That's all I'm about, bro. That's all. I invented it. So that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine all these folks? They aloof. They don't know what's going on and don't know who they talking to. Brother,
Downrange.
a guy like Chase Moore, you know, in my opinion, for me, easy victory, right? I'm not talking.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
not
gonna find
hiding.
out tomorrow what's happening tomorrow. We will find out.
These people are. You've been ducking for the past 2 decades. Are we going to start telling the truth? You want to tell the truth to the people? All y'all. You mean I've been calling out Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor since YouTube was invented. Literally. Y'all be ducking me. I'm out here in the streets. You know, we have to go through real things. We're out here living reality, real life. You know what I mean? I had to come up in shelters and stuff. I'm a jewel.
Notify bot is way behind. I've been here for what, 15 minutes, whatever. It just now got the notification for the one he nuked.
To come up in the tough
Did
environment.
anyone
We're
see
not
it?
the
Did he
same.
say anything?
Those folks, they entitled. Right? You take a guy like Chase Moore, that's an easy victory for me. It's all that's nothing. That's an easy win because he's a scrub. He's a younger dude. He doesn't know what he's doing, right? He's hot-headed, right? I already know how he is. He's very, very much a scrub. He's not competition. So for Andrew Tate to take an L to him, you know, given that anybody can take a W or an L at any time, given how they feel, different factors, what's going on, whether people cheated, whether it's fair, a whole bunch of things, right? So just because you win or lose doesn't mean much of nothing. Now, if it's consistent, that's another story. Hold on. But hell is that? Hold on.
What the hell?
But what you got to understand, man.
Damn it, downrange.
Is
At
that
least we got the one
what
from
I
that
do is
guy
real.
from this morning.
You know what I
That
mean?
was epic.
We didn't come up the same. It's a lot different. Like I said, I'm out here in reality. I'm out here in the street. I'm out here going through real things. Y'all ain't never come from this. That's why I'm so much stronger than you, because I've had to overcome obstacles that a person on your TV, like Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, you think they've ever been through anything? No.
He's been on there fucking
Make up stories. You tell by looking at him.
Day.
Yeah. Anthony Joshua is like a wannabe pretty boy that ain't pretty. Real talk. I said it. It's the truth. Like, are you serious? Come on, bro. You got to get real, man. Crazy, man. You know, that's the whole thing. You know, everybody talks off the strength of others. I talk off the strength of me. I don't care less. Everybody got their own perspective. Look at all these folks riding around, driving around. Now they starting to do exactly what I told them not to. What's the point of that? You know what I mean? It seems to me like y'all jelly. That's what it seemed like to me. I mean, you know, I'm on a live stream. You know, I'm on a platform. So there's rules to follow. So, yeah, I told you they're a bunch of opportunists. They try to take advantage because, oh, you get money. You know, I mean, we don't even get paid that well. You know, it's the hardest thing to do this. This is the hardest career you'll ever do.
Bullshit.
You know, and then people get to just say whatever they want. That's difficult. That's not easy. You know, and I'm not saying it's pointless or there's no prize to it. There is. I mean, I'm making money. But that's my thing. You're going to be jelly over a little bit of money and a little business. Bro, I used to have and seen so much more money.
Shut up for a second, Joey, about your money, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I fucked up on Sheriff Songs to Perp 2 Volume 4. I forgot to I did it once, and I fucked it up because I put a song from the last album on there. I'm like, God damn it. So I had to redo it. And I fucked it up, and I forgot to put Walmart bras on there. So now I got to re-render it. I do it right now, but I don't want to take away. I mean, I got plenty of RAM, but I just don't want to fuck up the stream.
Than this, it's not even comparable.
One song's not going to kill us.
Change, you know?
And that being said, if you want to stick around, if you haven't heard the album yet, Oh Christina, The Goodbye, that's that'll be the feature for tonight.
Like literally beyond that. So
Premiere.
You know, I'm just saying, I mean, we over $182 for that next check. I told you where we around. Somebody gave me like $2 today.
Bullshit.
I used that. I think I spent like almost about $3. That was it. I told y'all it was what, around like $4.49 or something like that, which is pretty decent, pretty good. I do what I do. I come out in my bat suits. I built my own bat suits. I'm Batman. do the real thing. Like I said, stand up to corruption. It definitely is a full scale.
No, he doesn't get his check this month, and if he did, it would be tomorrow. But there's something else happening tomorrow. No good chaos. Joey's going to be homeless tomorrow. We're 99% sure that he's going to be homeless for a while. Could be permanently, could be temporarily, but yeah, he's going to be out of the house tomorrow. So this is great. He's been in a frantic panic up and down for the past week and a half. It's just been building up. So we're going to see what happens here later on tonight and tomorrow.
Job. It's a whole career. There's a whole bunch that I do. You know, what I do is none of your business. You couldn't comprehend it. And when people ask me, you know, what do you do? I mean, it's none of your business. I mean,
Tell us everything you do.
I've stated what I do publicly. Like, you know, learn to listen. I don't know what to tell you. It's not that confusing. Like I said, I shut down illegal organizations in my sleep. I'm the mob. I run the streets, and I'm a gangster. That's my job. My job is to be a gangster. That's been my job my entire life. So imagine, you know, folks who are regular civilians and work 9 to 5s thinking that they could hold a candle, you know, to me, or that anybody can compete with me. Brother, I'm a gangster for a living. All y'all are just regular civilians. You understand? There is no competition. You need to, you know, quit pretending is what you need to do. We're here to help you. You understand? That's what you got to understand. You'll never be me. You'll never be on my level. Don't go crazy thinking about it.
The hell was that?
I fucked that all up. That guy. What's up?
It will be a lot better off. You feel me? Quit playing all that nonsense. They want to play games and play. All these people want to act like they have some kind of assumed power. This one right here got so many lights on the.
What that was, I just walked out of the room to go grab something, and I plugged in my speakers, and then I came and sat back down. And right when I sat back down, you popped up, and I forgot to unplug my speakers. So
Front of a truck, it's unreal. You need any more
Yeah,
lights?
blame it on me.
Golly, bro. Like, who are, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You need 800 lights. Like, this is the vampire movie with Wesley, you know who. That's what it looked like. Like, you don't need that
Wesley,
many
you know
lights.
who.
You don't. Like,
won't even
it's
say
excessive,
Snipe.
man. It's excessive for pointless nonsense. You know, like, seriously, bro. People who don't do their job, why you need that many lights? Why? Real talk, why? Like I said, no, we run this ship and this operation and project right in front of you. You 100% right every day. I care less how you feel about it. They've done everything they can to try to stop it, and stop me, they can't. It's impossible because I'm God. I'm the son of God. God's will be had. We're not hiding nothing. We're doing it right in front of you, homie. Took over the streets. Real talk. That's what people don't get. They don't get what I come up against. So you want to ask me what I do? Hell, what I do is I do God's work, and I stand up to the devil. Let you tell it. You know what I mean? You never gonna understand because y'all ain't living like me. All y'all sold your soul. That's why all y'all always miserable and unhappy, right? You can just see it, you know? You create your own heaven and hell. But back to topic, like I said, because it's all relevant, it all is topic and on topic. But, you know, Chase Demore is a young dude, man. Chase Demore is a dude that I would have to school in the game. Couldn't come close to me. Guarantee you, couldn't hold a candle to me. And this is what these folks know. And they want to pretend they get online and want to pretend they don't have to accept any of them, bro. Andrew Tate, same thing, complete joke, bunch of fronting, fake money, doesn't have any money. He's a Mason. He's completely a puppet owned by the elites who are not elite. I outdid them financially, right? So how are they elite if I'm more elite than them and I'm better than them? Can you explain? Can't be elite if Batman outdid you, won in the street against everybody, and then outdid you financially. You're clearly not elite. You're the inferiors, buddy. That's what you're called. Real talk. There's another one taking 5 hours of the stop time. Probably recording. Go ahead. What good is it going to do you? That's what I want to know. You know, that's the thing.
Smuggy, much love with the dono there, bud. Appreciate it. All goes right back into this. So it's all appreciated, whether it's StreamYards or the music software or whatever it is. Much obliged. Thank you, sir.
People don't get it. I'm famous. You think I don't know? You think I don't know what I am and what's going on? Yeah, just sitting there. And we talk right in front of you. Remember that. Yeah. I hope you hear every word, every single one of you. Yeah. We're here to free people. We're here to help people. We're changing this community, changing this environment. You understand? Like I said, we do it right in front of you. Yeah. There's no stopping me, brother. There's no controlling me. People don't control me or my operation or my projects. I ran the Batman project out my pocket going on 3 years. My own pocket. Did it all by myself. You know what I mean? All these folks
Appreciate you, bud.
came
Thanks again.
against me. I made this city look silly, right? It's the truth. See, Batman has shown Gotham its true colors, unfortunately. Dent, he's just the beginning. That's exactly what's happened. That's what people don't get. I'm the real Batman. My story here is real. It just wasn't just here, it was all over the nation. You understand? So I'm really deep with it. I've done a lot. I get busy. So, like I said, we don't waste no time. But yeah, guy like Chase Demore, he can't be serious, homie. Y'all are funny, man. And it's crazy because I look at their definition, like in their body of how they look, and I can size you up real quick and figure out you ain't nowhere close. None of them. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all be trying to act like these people in shape. Anthony Joshua doesn't look in shape. Okay, he looks like what it is, like he would fail the test right now. You get what I'm saying?
He looked like a beast.
Anthony Joshua.
Say again?
I said he's so pissed at Anthony Joshua.
He's been on his cock all day.
And I can guarantee that's exactly what it is. All them dudes do the same thing. So right there, that proves your league is a lie and a joke, and it's unfair. They did the same thing with Jake Paul. This is what folks do. I mean, brother.
Real quick, I had the fights on in VC last night for a while, and I don't know, probably like a half an hour, and I'm watching them in TV as well, and I'm like, fuck it, no one's coming in, fuck it, shut it off.
You're doing it to yourself. You're not winning anything. The minute you don't believe in yourself, and this is the problem with all them fake leagues, they think they're winning something because they don't know how to do things without anger. This is why they're all so angry. This is why they have their little fake face-offs and look super corny, all of them. And it's all a big clown show and nobody takes you serious. Jake Paul ain't getting no women. Why don't we talk about that? When's the last time he had a real girlfriend? Never. Especially who was good looking. Never. Same with Chase Demore. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. And everybody knows me. I'm comfortable with who I am, right? You know what I mean? But I'll keep it real. Chase Demore is a better looking, dude than you Jake Paul by far.
Oh.
It's just the truth, So, I mean, how are we going to sit here and pretend we ignore reality? Chase Demore was bigger than half of them.
Jake's
probably
actually
stronger,
engaged,
right?
Joey.
Probably can move better. Chase Demore, y'all sleeping on him. He's, I think he'd do pretty well in that. Honestly, I do. I think he's built for it. I think y'all don't see
I think so.
A champion when you see him. I like Chase Demore from what I've seen. I think he's built for it. I do. I think that's why I don't think he came to play. I didn't watch it, but I bet he didn't come to play. It was personal too, because Andrew Tate was on that same stuff, not being respectful and not acknowledging him and ignoring him. And yeah, they had some past stuff going on, some history. So yeah,
can't stand Andrew Tate.
We don't have to talk about everything and say every little detail. What do you mean? There's another L. Jake Paul lost. Andrew Tate lost. I'm rooting for all the other ones, so all my guys won. But they're not on my team. I don't know them. They ain't doing nothing for me.
Yeah, he's like
I don't think like you
another
civilians.
Wes Watson. He's just a dipshit.
Yeah.
I don't cheer for folks that don't do nothing for me. I'll just give my opinion real quick and keep it moving, and that's it. I don't care. But I'm just saying, Andrew Tate, and
an alleged rapist as well.
All these years just went out the window. Everything he ever said proven wrong. That's what that means, 100%. That's why you don't go put your whole reputation on the line for some internet ploy, but you have to because, again, he's not.
Yeah, no good chaos. Shut up, Joey. Joshua, yeah, I think some of those punches about half the fight, he was missing on purpose. There must have been a clause because there's no way he was missing that badly in the beginning. And then towards the end, just, teed off, knocked the shit out of him. But yeah, they probably had to go a certain amount of rounds before Jake agreed to get knocked out, but he probably didn't agree to get his jaw broke, but fuck.
Free. He's a Mason. So that's why he lives in that little cubicle space, whatever. I mean, bro, all my stuff nicer than him. I live better than Andrew Tate every day.
22-foot ring.
Everything I got nicer than him. So what are you talking about? That's why folks are funny to me, man.
What's up, Easy?
Y'all be telling yourself some reality that doesn't exist while you hide. What's the point? I'm not concerned with how you want to see things. Tell yourself what you want. It's the illusion, brother. Feel me? So, like I said, no, I think Chase DeMore is all right. You know what I mean? I think he's young and hungry, and I think he's trying to make a name for himself in this game. And that game is a whole bunch of fake stuff, and he's just not awoken enough to see that. But hell, who cares? I mean, as long as if he proves his point, that's all we care about, right? You know, it's not like Chase DeMore's an awoken being like me. Y'all don't understand. I'm talking from a real perspective. Everything I'm kicking is facts. I don't try to just tell myself stuff or dismiss concepts to make my. You like that? He liked that dance I did. Ace likes the dance I did earlier.
God, he is on Ace's dick.
It was hilarious. I couldn't replicate it if I tried, Ace. I was just having fun. I mean, I'll try to do it. I'll do some dancing on the live stream.
I'll dance
again. Don't
for
worry,
you.
it'll come. We'll do that. That's no big deal. I can do that for you on here. But you know, like I said,
fuck it. Let me give you a link,
know,
and we can just fucking e-crank right now.
Folks is just funny, bro. You know what I mean? Folks is funny as hell. But yeah, no, I like Chase DeMore. I think he all right. You know, I'm not saying like I'm his biggest fan or he's so great, but I'm just saying, I mean, compared to me, he's nowhere close. You can bring Chase DeMore out here anytime you want, have him do my training. Any of these people you call professionals, like I said, they all backed out when it came to me. Y'all got anything to say? Any of these folks, bring them out here. Have them come do my training, see if they can keep up. I guarantee you they can't. None of them, none of you. Look at what I just went through, bro, and I still come back and I'm doing stuff none of those folks could ever do. Chase DeMore would get on them dip bars, bro, and literally he would sink. He wouldn't know what to do. None of them. Be quiet. I'm so sick of hearing that. Their talk. That's the thing. Like, I'm tired of it, bro. All they do is run them out, all these people. You know what I mean? It's the same thing every day. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? That's what people don't get. People want to act like, you know, I don't know what it is. Like, brother, all y'all do is bluff. That's all any of you do. All you do is talk. Like, okay. You're not going anywhere with it. You're just sitting there. What's the purpose? Like, they just do things without a purpose, and then, oh, I hope I accomplished something today.
What's up,
yeah,
Halfwit?
Nothing. Wasting your time and everyone else's. That's all y'all do. That's a sign of somebody who fails. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna talk backwards because you project. That's weakness. We don't do weakness. You understand? So, like I said, I mean, I'm just saying the truth came out, man. Everything Andrew Tate ever said is a lie. I told y'all he was a Freemason agent. Did I not? Look at the shows right here. Everything I ever said is proven. Everything I said would come true came true. All these Freemason agents are going to be exposed publicly.
That guy, hopefully it wasn't a problem. I used a part of your stream from earlier on the stream this afternoon to use the racist rant. Thank you, sir.
You understand? It's the time of reckoning. It's the time of God. We in the age of Aquarius, the age of awakening, baby. You understand? The truth's going to start coming out. All that stuff you see on your TV is rigged. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't
have it.
I think that was all rigged too, both of them. You know, I don't see Chase DeMore as a very real individual. I think that I think it's all fake. I think it's all just rigged and like wrestling. You know, but I'm just saying I give him more credit than the rest of them. You know, but that's all I'm saying. Like, it's a waste of time, bro. It's all pointless. You know, you don't put your whole reputation on the line like that unless, you know, you're ready to accept whatever happens. And if he really lost, then he lost to Andrew Tate. You know, he lost. So it is what it is. I mean, now what? You know what I mean? That's what he does. He goes into every situation trying to rig everything, and it's all narcissism and think he can control it. He's a beta male, bro. Look at his face, bro. You look like every dude I ever seen that was a beta male. Where do you get this alpha stuff from, bro? What? Want to know what an alpha male look like? Look at my face. Batman, it don't get no more alpha than Batman. Remember, homie on here even said that. He said, what did he say? He said it don't get no more something than Tyree. Like, it don't get no more masculine or no more strong than me or no more real. Like, I appreciate that, man. He said it again the other day when he donated. Remember? Shout out to him. You know who you are. I appreciate that. You know, so he chimes in every once in a while. I wish he'd support consistently, you know, but he chimes in every once in a while. And he supports, you know. But I'm a real one, bro. I don't have nothing to prove, you know. People saying now they going, oh, he's the only real one. I mean, you should have been known that, brother. I'm the real deal, Holyfield and everything, bro. I don't do a lot of talking, man. I move through action, you know. So that's the thing. Like, we'll be in Vegas. We'll be where all that stuff and those debuts are at, you know. Maybe I'll hop into it even. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just don't be really playing with you Masons. That's the thing. It'd be a lot different. That's the thing people don't get. Like, and all them face-off games, like, don't do that. Don't walk up on me at all. See, that's the difference. Y'all have these face-offs. Yeah, and they supposed to keep them separated. Y'all ain't walking up on me. I'm telling you right now. I'm not them other dudes. So you already know what's good. I don't got to explain it. You ain't walking up on me. You keep your distance, brother. That's the first thing in martial arts they teach you. You don't let somebody get that close to you. I will never let no dude get that close to me, bro. Real talk. That's what these dudes do. All these people getting together in their little Discord groups and think I don't know. And they like, well, whatever he says, let's pretend and play game. Right, because you want a reaction. What is that? I don't got time for you. I'm a grown man. You know, this is my real career. Like, yes, I have to be patient. Yes, I have to show restraint. That's strength. So all that fake stuff, I mean, that's fake stuff. You're just doing something to do it. What's that? That's not real. You see the difference? There's a difference between real actions, just like in the street, than there is with fake actions. When it's real, it's real. When it's just fake, it's fake. You don't take bait ever. You don't react because people want you to. That would be giving them power over you and what they want, correct? Exactly. I'm a genius. You're top G. What is on? Who did? I don't know what you're talking about, Ace. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Andrew Tate's just always been a joke, bro. Andrew Tate was never real. I said that since day one. Andrew Tate doesn't know anything about martial arts. He truly doesn't. And that's the thing. They'll come on here and they try to defend and say, well, he had a whole career. Yeah, a fake career of scrubs, just like Floyd Mayweather. Not one of them has had a single real bout, and they're both fake. Floyd Mayweather doesn't have anything to do with that sport. He's a chicken. And everybody knows he ducked Pacquiao. That's what he's known for. He's known for running in the street. I'm just saying, you want to make up stories, but am I known for these things as of right now? And will I ever be if it's real? No. Y'all like to play unfair games because there's a system that's salivating. So you want to take advantage and play games. Okay, why would I take bait to prove a point that's been proven 8 million times? We don't do that. See the point? They upset because I won't let anyone outsmart me. It came out in the Joker videos today. It said, the difference between me and all y'all is I'm willing to do whatever. I said that straight up. I will, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, and that just means as far as me, like I'm willing to put it all on the line every day for what I do. I refuse to lose. I will not lose. I'll do whatever it takes to win. That's the difference between you and I, and that's why I'm always win. It said that's why they backed up and backed down. Of course, everybody
Does he
has
not realize that's the definition?
Because y'all
of
don't really
desperate?
truly.
Say again?
I said, does he not realize that's the definition of being desperate?
Yeah.
Believe in your cause. I really believe in God. I'm willing to do whatever it takes for my cause with God. And that's the biggest difference, because that's why I'm always going to win. What did I teach y'all? I told y'all, you ever want to win and you know what? Like the art of you know what with Sun Tzu? I'm an expert at that. That's all I've done my entire life. You want to win in that? I'm a general, bro. I ain't never took an L. I'm talking really come from that, the real thing. My entire life's been that. Y'all don't come from this walk. Why are you trying to repeat my words? Y'all want to be me? That's cute. Y'all don't come from this, homie. So, like I said, my life and everything with me speak for itself. That's why these folks so upset. You think getting online and typing is going to change anything? Nah, I don't got to sit here and debate anything. There's nothing up for debate. You type whatever you want, pretend. I don't care. I don't care how many groups you get, how many people are in your group. It's pointless. You're wasting your time. Nobody believes you, bro. You need more people. Feel me? I mean, he was never a top guy in anything. I mean, Andrew Tate was just always a joke. The brother is too. None of them are real. And like I said, he's another one I'll call out publicly. Same thing. I'm just saying, y'all got all this fake stuff. That's what they want. I'm not going to entertain your fake stuff, homie. We ain't doing no talking. Like I said, if y'all think you about it, what's up? I own my own league. All you got to do is sign a waiver, man. You ain't got to do is skip me with all the nonsense because I don't believe your delusion.
Like he's actually
Andrew Tate never had a career, and you know what? All that stuff was fake. I'm saying it. All that stuff is scrub stuff, bro. It's fake. That's what these people don't get. They think that they've
radio show reaches millions
Tell me when
of
I'm
people.
lying, Ace. Tell me if this ain't the truth. Oh, that's true. He's been doing that forever. That's facts. He know who I am. I've been out there in Vegas. I ran Vegas. He was nobody in Vegas. That's facts. I wore the nice suits. I had all the money. He didn't have nothing. Are you serious? I was out there with 60 grand. That was more than anybody had out there. That's the truth. Vegas is a very poor place. That's why they commit so many crimes and do so much illegal activity to get by.
That's why Joey goes out there and plays, what is it? Russian roulette, right?
He's belly up at the Russian roulette table.
Yeah.
Tourists, and they tried these games with me, like that iceberg dude from Detroit, and they backed down.
The iceberg dude from Detroit.
Everybody know what's good. When
we all remember him, right?
I had all the little homies that thought they was about something. I had 10 G's in my pocket right in front of them and had it showing and was playing games with them like, yeah, what's up? What you want? Looking right at them, whole groups that you already knew what they was on and what they wanted, right? But they saw me and I was playing with them.
So nugget.
Real talk, right in front of their face, in the nicest suit with tons of money. Like, I got 10 G's just, right in my pocket, right in front of you. You can see it all. Right there. I almost let it just slip out. Feel me? Just looking at you like, what's up? What's up? What you want? Huh?
He's unzipping his zipper.
Little homies ain't do nothing while I'm playing blackjack.
Come on, whip it out. What's up?
Every casino knows me for really doing things nobody's ever done with blackjack. Went from 5 G's to 20.
Pull it out of my vagina pants.
Little homie. Yeah, off blackjack. Have you done that? Has anyone done that?
If he says Russian roulette,
and I do it all the right way. So, like I said, I play with a gift of intuition. That's all I have. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm the best at everything I do. You understand? So, what was I saying? Totally forgot.
Hughes brain.
I don't know, man. All I know is, bro, all them dudes ain't real, bro. They ain't talking about nothing. It's a waste of time.
I'm the best at what I do. What was I saying?
You know what I mean? Like I said, like, we on a whole nother level than all them folks on the fake TV. I don't care about your TV. I don't want to be a part of that circle. It's all fake. The TV is fake. Get over it. That's the thing, that these
all right, I gotta rip a piss. Be right back.
People, they keep typing and talking. What is the purpose? You don't dictate anything. We've told you too many times. You're just sitting there talking. Bro, it doesn't make me feel anyway. You're entitled to your opinion. If you want to believe in delusion, more power to you. I believe in reality, though, and it's all proven. So what do you mean? I've proven anything I've ever said in my entire career, and every prediction I've ever made is coming true as we speak and has already come true. So what do you mean? My points are all proven, buddy. I could walk away from this comfortably right now, and I will have done something nobody has ever done. I'm a living legend, and I'm the legend of Batman. You cannot be serious right now. Brother, let me explain something to you. I'm not asking you how you feel. Keep it to yourself. I don't need your validation to be the champ and be the boss and be the Don Dada and be Tyree Sneed, the boss that I am. Feel me? That's all it's about. You know what I mean? I'm the real thing. Everybody knows it. So like I said, I'm just telling you the truth. Chase DeMore couldn't hold a candle to me. Andrew Tate couldn't hold a candle to me. You know what I mean? I think Andrew Tate, the whole problem was his ego. I think he has a hyperinflated ego, and I think that he psyched himself out.
You're not wrong.
Of it before because he knew he had so much to prove. You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't just have 10 G's in my pocket in Vegas, brother. I had 10 G's in my pocket in San Bernardino, California, one of the roughest, worst hoods, and was walking around with them right in front of me.
Now, question that guy. If you have 10 G's in your pocket in Vegas, and that same 10 G's, you go to Sacramento, and then you go to Seattle, is it 30 grand now, or is it still 10 G's? Joey math.
You knew what they was on.
If you add it the same way that he has his like hourly wage, then yeah.
And literally tested him like, what's up? While I had 10 grand in my pocket. That's how real I am. Yeah, we travel with money, with cash. Even when we don't have to. I had money in the bank. I didn't have to do that. I wanted to because I'm a boss. I'm not afraid to go travel in any way of traveling with 10 G's in my pocket. Like, what are you talking about? That's how we move.
Don't ask me to spend $2 on a bus ticket.
Thank you. Nobody is slick like that, but I am. I come from the street, bro. Like I said, the way I came up, what people don't understand is I really was in that position. So this is the thing, you have all these folks, they want to act some way. Brother, you're not me. The only reason I'm the way I am now and calm and reserved and making good decisions is because that's how you be successful. You understand? I came up where I had to, go out and get it. For real. I come from all that all that crazy tough stuff y'all want to talk and make up, I really already come from that. I really did all that. So what do you mean? I take what I want. Always. I don't care where it's at. I take what I want straight up. I'm going to get mine. Just like I'm doing with all this. Ain't I taking what I want? Ain't I taking my paycheck every month? I'm making my money. Nobody's giving me nothing. I'm taking it. It's like I took my respect. So it's about time folks, you know, quit playing and understand, and everybody understands. You know what I mean? Then few individuals that want to act confused, they ain't. They know what it is, and you acknowledge every day because I'm right here in front of you, and every day I'm out here. That's enough right there. That proved my whole point. You know what I mean? Y'all don't even have a face-to-face conversation and won't. You're hiding. Point proven. That's what I'm saying. Folks typing, that's what people like that do. You know what I mean? So folks know I'm the mob. Folks know I'm the real gangster. Folks know I'm the boss. Don't get no realer than this, cuzzy. And like I said, you know, I built a career standing up to corruption, and I built a career, you know, shutting down everything that all these illegal organizations do. And that's the truth. My stand against crime and corruption is real. I'm the one shutting them down, all of them. It's the truth. I'm stopping everything, and I'm here protecting the youth and protecting our communities and protecting our people. That's what I do. So yes, it's a very big career and
Sir,
job, and
step
it
away
entails
from
a
my
lot,
child.
and you could never fathom how much I get done in one day. I get more done in a day than any of y'all. I mean, Chase Demore, Jake Paul, you know, they're doing nothing compared to what I do in a day. What they'll never do in an entire lifetime, I do in a day, because they don't do what I do. They're not shutting down illegal organizations. They're not winning against the cartel. They're not winning against these gangs. I am. They're not coming from what I come from. So you have to just respect me and give credit where credit's due. We don't come from the same walk, brother. Just like you YouTubers. I don't come from your walk, brother. When you talk to me, you're going to talk to me with respect. It's not even a question, because I'm the mob, the real thing. I don't know you. You understand? Nobody does that. That's reality. People talk to me with the utmost respect. You saw what it was today. Did I not stand on business? You didn't catch that, did you, Ace? You missed that stream. Yeah. I stood on business today in front of everybody right
That
on
guy
here.
caught it.
I do every day, bro. I'm in these streets, double
He screamed on somebody.
Understand? Come on, bro. I mean, that's why I prove my point every day, because I won't leave
he's
no
the
room for
mob.
error. I ain't gonna let
I
nobody
wish we could have heard what the driver said. God.
Show me them titties,
say
Batman.
something that ain't true. Ain't nobody gonna lie on my name.
Fuck it.
Other
Fuck
people
it.
tolerate it. I don't have to. I got all power and control. I do what I want to do. You understand? This is the difference. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. That's why I understand the way that like 50 Cent would talk, because if you listen, we sound real similar, right? That's how you know that he was somewhat real. He wasn't as real as me. I think a lot of his stories were lies. I think he sold his soul to the devil, you know, but he do be saying some real stuff. So, I mean, he definitely come from the environment. He come from the hood, and I know it because I listen to him. You understand? So, like, when we talk, that's why I always quote him, because we think a lot alike. You know what I mean? We have angles that y'all don't understand. We're smarter than all of you. He said it straight up. He basically said, these people comment and all these people talking. He said, I love you. And he said what y'all are, because y'all are way behind.
I love
You know,
you.
he wasn't nice about it. He said, I love y'all because y'all make it easier. I feel the same way. You know, people going to talk. When they talk, they promote me and I get paid. Is that a bad thing or a good thing, Ace? Any publicity, good publicity, right? You understand what I'm saying? Like, people got to really think, like, do you hear how I'm talking? Listen to a 50 Cent tape and he talked the same way as me. I'm not emulating or copying him. He's not copying me. This is what happens when you a street dude that really active and you really about it. We live this every day, bro. The real thing. We talk the same way. He be saying exactly what I'm saying, like the way I'm talking. What did I just say a minute ago, Ace? He says the exact same phrase. Like, you understand what I'm saying? He talked just like that. Because it's a way of thought. It's a way of thinking. You got to understand, bro. Like, let's keep it real, man. I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. You talking about a dude who had a bank account with over $300,000 and it ain't nothing. That's candy to me. That's sweet tarts to me. I made millions every year consecutively. For real. Independent capital. I've had so much money, I do what I want. You understand? I don't explain nothing. I don't talk about nothing. I used to be the Joker before I was ever Batman. When I was in Vegas, I ran Vegas. I'm talking about ran the entire city, took it over.
All right, well, shut up for a second. All right, I rolled the dice. I'm re-rendering this fucking album fucking while I'm streaming, so I think I got plenty of RAM. We should be good.
And ran it. I was the Joker. People don't understand. I got a real rough past. You don't know nothing about me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Don't speak my name. You feel me? People don't understand me. You just can't. There is no option. You just can't. I'm not the one. I'm a different dude. So, like I said, I mean, make millions every year consecutively. We got all the equity right now. I got access to buildings worth billions of dollars, and I'm not amazing. I created all my arrangements. I pay very little for them right now. I'm paying nothing for them. When I use them and create them, that's when I pay for them. I got people waiting on me as we speak. What are you talking about? These folks is jelly, man. Everything that I've ever built, anything I've ever done, they tried to stop, and they're upset because they didn't stop nothing. And I told you that I haven't lost nothing and never will. You understand? Like, life is hard. Things are hard. Things are hard right now. Who cares? That's just part of life. That's how it goes. It's not going to be easy. God never said it'd be easy, but he said he'd be with us. But talking this money stuff or anything affiliated with martial arts or the game, as far as what they doing on the TV, I invented all that, partner. I'm the real street dude that comes from the real thing. The real thing, opposed to what they doing on the TV, there's no comparison, man. What I'm doing is a lot more difficult. Like I said, I did bar security for over 7 years, and I'm untouchable, literally. I mean, I've been in the street. I'm 1,000,000 in the street for actual, real, for reality, like real stuff. So what do you mean? We don't do no talking. We get busy. You could go on 6th Street in Austin right now and ask about me. People know how I
Jesus,
get down.
Joey.
You know what I mean? So it's just different. Like, we're not the same. Like, some people are just bosses, other people are underlings, and there's a lot of underlings, like TJ, like all them people that work in them bars, who feel some way because you're an underling. You'll never be on my level. That's what it was always about. Y'all saw me shine. So the thing is, it gets so crazy. It gets to the point that you can't, live a normal life in my position. You can't do normal things because everybody's jelly. If you can't work a regular 9 to 5 no more, it means you're chosen. It's a good thing. It means you escaped the matrix. We was the goal. These people got it backwards. You're a new generation. How you going to tell me the game? Let me tell you what the game is. The game is to be sold, not told. First of all, you got any money to pay for the game? Exactly. So you deserve none, right? But I'll give you a little game for free because y'all need it, because all y'all are poor and broke, right? And homeless. These are facts. Everybody on YouTube is homeless.
There it is.
All of them. So what do you mean?
It's 8 o'clock.
Right,
It's 8 p.m. in Brownsville. What's going to happen here? And the hours are counting down now.
Hilarious, bro.
Cry.
I had a guy come up to me today and ask it. I told him straight up, like, what are you talking about, bro?
If it was a coin flip bet, I would bet on it. I'd put, a gentleman's wager, like, 10, 20 bucks, no more than that.
Like, what? I don't have nothing to explain to nobody, man.
All right, you want to bet 10
people that are odd. Very odd, man. I look like a guy who's very well put together. I look like money because I'm money. I've made and spent more than your entire government combined. Are you serious? There's nothing about me that looks like I'm struggling ever. So, again, I don't understand what you're saying. You're talking about other people's problems, bro. That's not a reflection of me. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. What I'm doing is the right thing. I'm doing it all the right way. You should get like me. Why I'm healthier than y'all, in better shape. That's why I continue to, survive all these impossible things, because I'm clearly doing everything right, right? I'm good with God. Got a clear conscience. Never wronged anybody in my entire life, and never will. You know what I mean? So let me see. No, I don't be around people like that. Ace, Elvis Presley, and Marilyn Monroe, brother. I'm 36. Like, we two totally different generations, Ace. Yeah. Ace is funny. No. I've never met them. You know what I mean? I sing like Elvis, though. On and on and on and on and on and on
Oh, God.
and on now.
Howdy, howdy.
Fools such as I. Y'all think I'm kidding. What? They depicted in the depiction, Batman, they always said he sang like Elvis on the side, because I've been the depiction on the prophecy. This stuff is proven in front of you, bro. I'm not making anything up. I don't need to. What I'm gonna make up? Oh yeah, I'm Batman. For what? The hell that gonna gain me, bro? For what? What am I gonna make something up for? Y'all be making stuff. That's all you Masons do, is lie, make up stuff. Every time I turn.
All right, Easy got a good one there. Only record he has, and he breaks it every day. But
around, y'all making up another lie. It's hilarious. Like, what? All they do is lie. I can't do it right now, but I apologize. But I appreciate that you like the single and like the song. You know, I'm happy about that, no matter who you are. Batman Run with Legends. No, Ace, I am the legend. I am the legend, Ace. And that's what we got to get people to understand, man. You know, people talk every day, man. Everything I'm talking is not fluff, though. You know what I mean? I really live better than y'all. Always have, always will. I really be doing what I'm doing. You love that single too. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that truly. It is a great song, you know what I mean? But you know, like I said, man, you know, that's the thing. I got fans. I got fans of my music. I could turn around and get back to music anytime I want. I think that might be what they talking about in the readings. Maybe I'm gonna get like a studio booth set up
I don't
somewhere
know
and
what
be
the
able to get
fuck
like
you
a whole
mean, but
system.
fuck it.
I don't
Try
know.
it.
I know God's gonna help me. You know what I mean? I'm goody, bro. I love myself. I love my life. It's these folks who feel some way about everything regarding themselves. Well, quit projecting. Why are you coming over here with that? Come over here, speak as you. I understand you don't have your act together. I didn't ask. It's like with women. I don't care if you poor, you ain't got your act together, but just make some sense and don't put me in bad positions like what just happened.
Who cares if you... What did he say?
Women put him in bad positions.
I didn't ask. It's like with women. I don't care if you poor, you ain't got your act together, but
You ain't
just
got
make
your
some
act
sense and
together.
don't put me in bad positions like what just happened. That's the problem. You feel me? So what it is, whatever. Like it is what it is. Let me explain something to y'all, man. I'm the only self-made
All right.
trillionaire who ever existed, literally. I bought and sold 50-acre properties, had bank accounts with over $300,000 in them. It ain't nothing. Okay, I used to buy cars like y'all go to the grocery store. I have so much money, so much power, I could do whatever I want. I've always been able to have whatever I want. I've always been able to have whoever I want. When it comes to women, I get who I want. I don't ask no questions. I do what I want to do. And these people on here know it. Most of them are women. A lot of them are ex-girlfriends or not even exes. They tried out for the team and they didn't make the team. They really tried hard, man. They were shaking their pom-poms. They came to the tryouts. They wanted to be Tyree Sneed's girlfriend. They tried real hard. They said, give me a T, give me a Y. And I said, fired. You lose the job. You ain't getting on the team. So you ain't shaking them pom-poms right, sister. You got to get going. I'll be kicking folks off my team. Fired. Goodbye. Not happening. But they gave a valiant effort. I give them credit. I'm not joking. Y'all think y'all act like I'm playing about every little thing. Okay, so my reality don't exist, remember, so somehow, because all y'all delusional, but all these people, you know, they're so rich and they have so much. Okay, then how do I have billions in equity, mansion in estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got your piss, mineral rights, oil royalties. I got buildings worth billions of dollars. Homie, got full access. I got swimming pools, Wi-Fi, everything. What are you talking about, little homie? Oh, my own car lot, I pay over 100
I got a
bucks for every
router
month.
and
I
a
got a
Cat
Porsche there I
5
pay
cable.
25 racks for. What you talking about, little homie? I own 5 vehicles right now, luxury whips, little homie. Sorry, but what? I'm a real hustler, little homie. Man, and spent more money than all y'all put together, little homie. I've been making money my entire life.
Homie.
There ain't never been a time I ain't made no bread, homie. Out here, I max out on checks with this. And we don't make a lot because they don't pay well. That's why we're filing federal lawsuits. They're going to pay me massive settlements. What you talking about, little homie? That's what I'm saying. All y'all worried about the wrong things. This is about building a business to pay 100% for over 1,000 views. Is you crazy, homie? What I just did on here is impossible. I make a living doing this. I've made a living off this for what, 3 years? What? Before that, I just made over 11 bands, like nothing, while paying for a hotel every night over $100 every single night. Is you crazy? I don't make money? When? I stopped making money? What? I make check after check on here.
Check them.
What are you talking about? I just don't discuss my finances with people who fail. Are you serious right now? I don't have nothing to prove. My business ain't your business. That's why they ask about your business, because they're trying to get inside your business. For what purpose? You want to know my business? My business ain't your concern. I'm from the country. We don't play like that. I'll tell any of y'all, bro. Any of y'all, any day, anytime, bro. But oh wait, y'all won't talk to me in front of me. Feel me? I got them shook, coach. I got them shook. No, I had it. And like, are you serious? Brother, I get everything, man. That's what I'm saying. You know why? Because of what you say, Ace, just like you got from me, but you say it, God provides. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had all that. I had a BMW, what I think it was a 6 Series. I had all that, man. It ain't nothing. I'll get another one back. I'll go buy 2,000 of them next. Real talk. I'm about to have real talk. I'm
Sounds like
about
a
to have
good
more money
purchase
than I've
without
ever
a
had.
driver's license.
Watch, because God told me. God already said, he said, I've had enough. He said, it's past due. He told me my time of struggling is over, and I'm inclined to believe it. I'm seeing some signs of it too. Our check gonna go up right now too. Let me see if it updated yet. It's kind of early. Hold on. Let me see. Because you're always in your feelings, all you folks. In your feelings. Oh, in your feelings. Oh, all about the feelings. It still say the same thing for now, but in a little while it'll probably update and go up. And that's what I'm saying. We making money every day on here, man. And like I'm getting better and better with this. So what could folks actually tell me? Nothing. Nothing anybody can tell me, bro. I'm working with a system here. Like I said, they pay 100th of a cent for over 1,000 views. I get on here, I max out every check. I make more money on this platform than anybody, any YouTuber. All that stuff y'all talking about, these fake YouTubers, bro, they don't make no money. Those are Masons, bro. They drive Lamborghinis they don't own. They live in places they don't own. Is you crazy? They don't even rent. All that stuff just free. That's not good. That's what happens when you sell your soul to the devil, man. Y'all got the game backwards, bro. Quit worshiping money and the devil and find God, brother, on some serious stuff, bro. My goodness. Yeah, that's what they want to do. They want to preach and lead other people astray. That's the worst thing you can do. That's in the Bible. That's the worst thing you can do. I know I'm going to heaven. You know what I mean? But all you folks, you're the ones who got to worry. Real talk. Because I'll tell you straight up, there ain't a single one of you that getting into heaven. If that ain't clear, I give up, brother. You want to get into heaven, you better fix things majorly. You got some major reconstruction to do. Worry about that. My riches in heaven. I was already rich here. I'm just saying I was richer here than anybody and happy. See, I don't get rich to, rub it in. I don't get rich to.
Well, Blue, you say Joey couldn't afford 2,000 hot dogs. Joey claims he has about $440, whatever it may be. Now, if you take an 8-pack of cheap hot dogs, say $1.59 at the grocery store, you divide that by 8, and then you multiply that by 2,000. That's $397. So by theory, he could afford them. You're in the wrong, Blue. I'm going to throw a flag in the play.
To show people, hey, I got all this money. I never did
Fucking
that.
with you.
Folks came, found my channel on here, saw the money. I put up more money on YouTube than anyone has in the history of existence and time.
Wieners.
And they saw that money I got and what I was doing, flossing, having fun on my own by myself. I didn't share my videos. I didn't ask no one to watch me. I just took a video of my life. People got jelly, and they've been here for what, over 2 decades? Doing all this fake stuff online that's accomplishing nothing? How's the same formula going to work? Brother, I don't take bait. I don't respond. I don't react. I could care less what you say or do. It's not going to get in a reaction because that's strength. Is it easy? No, not at all. I'll keep it a buck with you. It's one of the hardest things ever. You know what I mean? But that's why y'all folks don't get. Come on, bro. Y'all know exactly what you do. That's all y'all do. The same thing over and over again. What? Like I said, I called out Trina right on here and I said every time I said, yeah, that's a troll. They fake. And guess what we just found out today? They exposed themselves. They fake. That's all that happened. And I told you what it is, right? Stand on business, easy money, and I keep it moving. How come you don't respond for this long? And then when I speak, you start doing that typing fast as you can. You sending an email and not waiting and sending another. Right? Y'all do the same formula every time. Okay, so what? I'm supposed to feel some way because you're now typing fast? That's what they do. They think something.
So Trina, Bree, and Susie crew, they usually all come in at the same time. They're nowhere to be seen today.
Somehow that accomplishes something. That's a narcissist. It doesn't accomplish anything. What you do understand that that's a crime, right? You understand that, right? It's illegal use of a telecommunication device right there, buddy. And what did I say? Hey, I have it documented, so I win, and then I blocked that email. And I already deleted it. I can open it whenever I want, brother. I have documented evidence now. You just committed a crime. That's a felony. People act like I'm not good at my job, but I'm real good at my job. Yeah, what gives you the right? Why are you on here making fake accounts and then trying to downplay, act like it's a game? It ain't no game. The minute I present this to a lawyer with the voicemails and all the evidence I got, oh boy. You talking massive settlement cash to me, and you talking major prison time. A RICO case. Yep. Collusion and conspiracy across state lines. I'm a boss at what I do, little homie. So see, you trying so desperately, your desperation, what did you do? Caught more cases, more charges, and more felonies. That's all y'all do. All y'all do is run around catch cases. You kind of like all them little homies in the culture, right? Yeah. You want to talk about money, but I'm out here free. Okay. But you want to talk about money, but y'all can't even let one moment go
Called
by.
feral.
Right? You
Joey.
so possessed by the devil, you can't let one moment go by without doing some kind of weird behavior and weird stuff on the internet. That's a crime. Why would you keep committing crimes? We've asked y'all to stop 8 million times. Like, brother, you got to understand, bro. These folks have committed so many crimes, and I have documentation of a lot of it, maybe all of it. I mean, you got to understand, bro. Like, when we go to court, bro, oh my goodness, bro, that judge is going to be like, wow. You know, because these people are so triggered and oppressed, they can't help themselves. I'm telling you the truth. So that's why they try to role reverse it and twist it, just like in the depiction. What did they say? They try to call Batman and say he's a narcissist. And they say, and he creates these, you know, like props. He creates these villains, right? And then, you know, it's like a proxy or whatever. And, you know, the villains do what they do. And then Batman comes and stops them. I didn't create these people. That's what the whole purpose and thing is. It's just like every depiction. Look at the cartoons. When they go to court, remember, and the lawyer turns around and she says, y'all, I used to believe that Batman was responsible for all you villains, but now I see that everyone here would have become the same exact person had it been for Batman or not. And she looked at him in awe and she said, the truth is, you created him. And what does the Joker say? He says, you know what? You're right. And we still don't care because they're corrupt. That's the corrupt injustice system that I already stood up to and defeated and shut down. Brother, I have the whole world in my pocket.
Joey defeated
You're talking
cartoons.
to a mobster and a gangster. You're talking to the actual mob. I have everyone in my pocket already. Do you understand that? There's not a person that can come within 5 feet of me at this point at all. Not that's on anything. I run the streets. I have every side of the spectrum on lock. I have the streets on lock. That stuff Ludacris be rapping about, oh, lockdown, right? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all that stuff the culture never been about. Well, they not even free. I really got every block on lock. Every single street, buddy. For real. In a place I ain't even really from. You might want to ask about me, little homie. You heard about me. You know about me. Real talk. And that's what them folks do. Like I said, I had a dude today walked up to me talking that nonsense. I just told him what it was, looked right at him. You know what I mean? Same thing. They all do the same thing, you know, like all of them. You know, like back down, walk away. It's easy money, man. It ain't nothing, bro.
Funny how it never happened.
What is he even talking
camera.
about? Like, the dude ain't making no sense. And that's all I did was respond with coherent, factual, document-based responses, and he couldn't handle it.
Coming from the
He
guy
walked
that
away,
says, I'm going to
went,
start
whatever,
filming
got back
everything.
into his bucket that he driving and drove away. That's what all y'all do. It ain't nothing, bro. You know what I mean? And y'all saw the other stuff that happened today too. I told him what it is for real, didn't I?
Yeah, you screamed at a car as it was driving away from you. Get out of my hardware store. Fucking Jesus.
Man, and what do folks do every single time? They run. It's like Pac said. They see me, they run. That's what it always gonna be, boy. I hope you understand how real this is. That's how it always gonna be. That's how it always has been. What is this doing now?
The hell.
Now don't want to let me scroll. That's the weirdest thing I ever seen. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. StreamYard be playing games, YouTube play games because they know it's the truth. All these companies, I got targeted by all these companies. Homie, y'all ain't fooling nobody. And I'm on here and you Masons cut my check. Now go cut my check and pay me, boy. Straight up. What you mean? Said what? Y'all funny. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about none of that, Ace. Come on, bro. Quit that nonsense, man. You got to quit that, bro. You ain't got to talk about nothing imaginary, man. This is all real.
We've had this conversation. Mom's paying his StreamYards just to keep him out of the fucking house.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Keep it real. Talk about what's real, bro. You know what I mean? Batmobile, we already had that. Everybody knows what happened with the Batmobile. You don't remember? That was all the enemies too. That was the ex-girlfriend that was working with the corrupt. Remember that? What do you mean? What are you bringing that up for, bro? Let me go ahead and get you out of here. Easy money. Bye. Yeah, see, we don't play like that. You understand? See, that's what people don't get. You got to make sense. Feel me? That's what I'm saying. We have whole shows, all of them, they all agents. They come over here, they act like they cool. I try to be nice, and look what they do. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what you do. You sit here and you think of some kind of angle. because I got a platform and I get paid. How about we just do this? How about I stand on my own and none of y'all get to talk in that chat? How about that? That's how we going to do it now. Real talk. I'll filter my comments. I'm the head moderator. Feel me? Yeah, what you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? Like, you all up in my business, homie. What? You don't know me. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'll say it again, because we had a good show and they in their feelings and I make money. It's all about the fact I make money. So like I said, these folks, not only do they think it's a choice to acknowledge reality, they worried about my money. Groovy Jimmy came out himself and admitted to collusion and conspiracy across state lines. He thus then after came out his mouth and said he's on an FBI watch list for the highest form of crime possible. So who was the, you know, the one who had to go through everything? Me. It all has to do with me. He admitted that these folks, right, wish that they, you know, could stop my money, as if that's not complete delusion. Can't nobody stop me. I'm the mob. You can't stop the mob. You can't stop my money. That's silly. I make all my money the right way. Don't worry about me. Worry about you. Worry about all y'all corrupt ones that can't do your job. You understand? The magnifying glass is all over y'all. We looking at y'all now. We're inspecting you. Yeah, we're investigating you. Yes, holistically. What do you think I do? Batman, the world's greatest detective. I investigate everything and everyone, homie. Yeah, we got y'all right on Front Street, exposed in front of the whole world. What I suggest is folks just be quiet. Don't say nothing, because anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. Sound familiar? Real talk. I'm not playing. What do you mean, bro? Half these folks about to lose their job and go to prison. You seeing it every day. We're not waiting on nothing. It's happening as we speak. Look up on YouTube, bro. There's people getting arrested as we speak all over the place. Tons of them. Tons of corrupt officials. All these people. They going through their karma, brother. That's why they came over here today, right? And they start projecting. For what? You know what I mean? When somebody goes to prison, right, and all that's right around the corner, how are you going to type on here? Exactly. Like, I mean, enjoy the typing right now, because the minute that folks go to prison, right, and get held accountable finally, and people ever do their job, well, how are they going to type in my chat? See the point? That's what they do. They be having groups of people and thinking, well, we'll just use the other guy and he'll type. Well, I mean, not if it's a RICO case, and not if everybody, you know, is literally, you know, probably already on an FBI watch list. So if they all get arrested, how are you going to have one to still type here? Capiche? Are you starting to follow the drift? Y'all playing some crazy games, man, online, hiding. That's some crazy stuff, bro. There's nothing respected about that. And let me tell you something. Where all y'all going and headed, in prison and jail, they don't respect that in prison. You say you commit cyber crimes, bro. You know how they look at you in there? Good luck. Feel me? Good luck, bro. Truth is, they gonna have a field day in there. That's common sense. Any prison. That's just common sense, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, these folks so corrupt, they can't see straight, man. They did it all, bro. Just like they did in jail, all that talking behind my back, all that fake stuff through the jail system. That's why all that stuff was happening. And they wasn't doing nothing. Everything they did was behind my back. I stood on business, backed everyone down, won. Like, I don't need no people over here commenting. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, we tried to be nice. I tried to be cool with you, Ace, and you want to start doing this other stuff.
Oh, shit.
What you talking about fake stuff for, bro? There ain't nothing fake here. See what I'm saying? That's a reflection of you, brother. This is real. See, I'm not in my feelings. The whole world knows the truth about me. I'm not worried about what's put on social media. Let me tell y'all something that y'all don't want to understand and embrace. Social media is a lie. Everything y'all post is lies. But
Always
when
getting
I
fired
come on
up.
social media, I tell the truth. My life is exactly how I depict it. No qualms, no filters, no nothing. I'm a regular dude, and I'm also the most richest, wealthiest man who's ever walked this planet. You better get it right. I made more money than anybody and spent more than anybody. That's wealth. That's being rich. What are you talking about? Rich is a state of mind, little homie. I maxed out on every check on here. Y'all could never stop me. Play your games. And every time you play games, I'm going to capitalize. I'm going to get paid more, just like right now, baby. You understand? I got another check coming. That's all we do is make checks. Martial arts is a totally different ball game than that fake stuff on your TV. Y'all don't come from the street. How could you think that you're going to compare? They did studies on this. They took black belts in martial arts and karate, right? And said, well, you know, them as opposed to a street thug, right? And guess what? Every study said the street thug will win every time, because we know how to use our adrenaline, because we come from the street. And that's what I am. This is not fake. I always stand my ground. I'm real as they come. And you have to understand, there's a force called losing control that's a part of that, because you have to lose control if you a gangster and you really real. When it's go time and you about it, you about it. And what you have to learn is how to control that. It's a mechanism. You have to control it, because when you're a boss and you're on top,
You have
why
to
would you
learn
give
how to
all these people
control.
who they
control.
scared and they cowards, right? And they seeing me on the
Everybody
front
knows that.
lines and they praying for my downfall. That's the game we playing. The game we playing is I don't react and I'm Batman. I'm the strong one. I'm the one in charge. I'm the one in complete control. That's pure dominance. Oh, I've succeeded completely. And you know I did. That's why it bothers you so much. So you come on here and project. Have fun with that.
Still
You
waiting for him
understand?
to do
How's
something
winning?
funny.
I redefined winning. I redefined the definition of winning.
That can
You know
take a
what
while.
winning, you know what strength is? Patience, resolve, resilience.
Sometimes it's worth it.
You understand?
Yeah.
Resist the temptation to react. Okay, the CIA and the feds and the FBI are studying my tactics already, right now as we speak. Y'all talking about Chase DeMore and Andrew Tate. Brother, I'm being looked at by the feds, the
CIA is
CIA, and
studying
FBI
Joey's tactics.
in a good, positive way. They're studying me, okay, to learn. They're going to teach college courses about my tactics of no response. You understand? You no response whatsoever
Tactics of
in any
no
situation.
I gotta write that down. Hold on. Hold up. Tactics of no response. I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll see that written down and I'll go, what the fuck is that even?
What the hell
about?
is that?
Yep.
Works. So folks can do whatever. You see animals, amphibians do it all the time. Other animals do all the little theatrics like the peacock, you know, and the parakeet.
There it is. You ask and you receive.
Animals and amphibians all the time.
Oh shit.
And you know, fluff their feathers and do all this stuff. But if you just remain
amphibians fluffing their feathers. Oh shit.
calm and just look at
There it
them,
is.
they don't know what to do. That's what Batman does. See,
what Batman
a bat, right? It's surviving in the wild, right? That's what we do. I'm a survivor. I just keep on pushing. No matter what I go through, I get up. See, I'm living like an animal for real. Y'all just, you know, not even doing anything. Y'all just existing. There's a huge difference between us. You can't teach me or tell me anything, homeboy. I transcend time and space. I ain't worried about nothing you talking about, little cuzzy. Feel that?
Cuzzy. FYI, if anyone wants to contribute, we are starting to work on ideas for Sheriff Songs to Perp 2 Volume 5.
Now, like I said, who's talking in front of me? Nobody, right? Okay. Then why are you typing on here? That's how it works. If you can't talk in reality, don't say nothing on here. I'm not a YouTuber. I ain't these other dudes, little homie. Exactly. I really run the streets and I'm the mob. I love it, baby. I'm so well respected and feared. It's amazing, man. I'm everything that my dad raised and everything I ever wanted to be. I'm so proud, man. I'm so proud of myself, bro. I don't draw my validation.
That guy you asked earlier if he was going to cry.
From somebody I don't even respect. Is you crazy? I validated myself. You understand? I'm a boss. I love me. I love my life. And I love winning. That's all I do is win. Yeah, not against anyone. I win for me. I don't compete with no one because I'm already better than you. I'm already light years and leagues above you. Is you serious? So yeah, like I said, I'm telling you facts right here. And martial arts is spiritual. It's a totally different ball game, man. Like I said, I'm a street dude. I'm a hood legend for really getting busy and active in the streets. You can't compare me to regular dudes, bro, at all. There's no comparison, bro. And if you feel some way about that, then create the arena. Create the arena. Let's do a public demonstration. Or y'all can get some money in a bus pass or get some gas in the bucket that you drive, right? And you can come down here and y'all can pull up where I'm at, right? With my
Money
permission
in the bus
only,
pass.
right? Because you're going to have to come on good terms. You know that, right? Because you know who I am. You got to talk to me first. Anything you do, have to ask my permission first, buddy, because I'm the mob. I'm a gangster. So when you ask for my permission, right, and you could pull up, right, and come respectful, showing some love and support, and you're going to pay me. And you'll pay me $100, like I told you, to compete in my league, Bar for Bar Fitness. I'm the CEO of it, Bar for Bar Fitness League,
Good
network,
call, Nega.
all that. Okay? And when you pay me the $100, we could do a live demonstration, little homie, on my live stream. Okay? And it will all be run my way. I'm the one who makes all decisions, like with everything. Just like in any relationship I've ever been in or get into. I was always the breadwinner, buddy. I ain't never mooch like all y'all do on YouTube. I paid for everything. I took care of everybody like I do now. What are you talking about? I paid for all this. Everything people got is because of me. or money that they were supposed to pay me that belonged to me and they never gave me, just like my inheritance they stole. Yeah, make sure you get right who you talking to. I'm not letting nobody get it confused now. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to walk around in my feelings. I'm happy and I'm enjoying my life.
Not a
But I'm not going to let
goddamn
nobody
single one
lie on my
is.
name. That's one thing I don't play about, ever. Feel me? Like I said, make sure you get your facts straight, man. You want to say my name? Make sure you get your facts straight. You understand? And stop pretending like y'all got a right to talk about me. I'm not that dude. People can't say my name. I'm not a YouTuber. So again, all that other stuff, other than that, let's move forward. You know what I mean? On some good opportunity stuff. I saw the homie today that we did the interview with, and he told me, he said, we need a second part of the interview. So that show me he's real. That show me he's a good man and a good dude that's trying to help me. I
He didn't
appreciate
say that.
It ain't nothing but love. You feel me? I love that. You know what I mean? So, and I told him I'm down. Just let me know. We'll see when we have time, or when, when I'm walking and stuff, and we see each other, and we could do a second part of that.
The Brownsville guy did not say that, Joey. He's not going back. He got so much fallout that he had to delete comments over and over and over again. He's not going to reach out to you again for another one. I don't think so.
Interview. I would love to do that, because I think that I need to start talking a little bit more vividly. I'm not going to give too many details, but I talk a little more vividly about what's going on. We could talk about a couple of different issues, you know what I mean, with the way that people see things, and that's what this is about.
Talk
Y'all's
about the
perspectives are
reptilians.
messed up, bro. Y'all
Amphibians.
perspectives are jaded, all of you. Your perspective is so from reality, it's unbelievable. A lot of y'all need an adjustment in your perspective ASAP.
Reptilians and amphibians.
Like I said, I survived in the streets of Atlanta. Okay, I got arrested in the most notorious drug street in all of Bankhead, Atlanta. I come from the ghetto in the hood. I come from blocks people don't even walk down. I'm not fake. And that's what I told him today. He was probably a little surprised, because they don't see me in my element that much. People look at me and they think something that's not there. I don't understand why. And I told him it ain't nothing. I said, I'm out here for real. I said, it comes with the territory. I think I was talking right on camera, remember? On the mic. So that's what I'm saying. I'm a real one, bro. You know what I mean? Everything I talk about that I've done, I've done. And you got to understand, we real swift in how we move. That Joker video that I just put on the wall, that statement completely true about me. I'm not the one, bro. You feel me? Like I said, I don't play games. I'm very effective. I'm systematically, shutting down the entire system. I already defeated them. I'm systematically dismantling corporate America. I am the most powerful man that's ever walked on this planet, because I'm the son of God. You better get it right and get my name right. All y'all. So other than that, like I said, let folks do what they do. I got a lot of power. And that's the thing. People underestimate it. People don't believe because you have no faith. You who lack and have little faith. You have little faith. And that's all of us, man. We all struggle with faith sometimes. It's okay. But I'm saying you have no faith. So you think, oh, that guy wearing that bulletproof vest and that cape, there's something funny about it. Well, I look at you the same way when you drive into your 9 to 5 where you're not free every day. So think about that little conundrum, buddy. Who's the genius? I look at y'all every day, because what are you doing? What's anybody doing out here besides drinking? I mean, are they getting, to a better place? Are they becoming more holistic, more spiritual? Are they healing? Or are they just drinking? I understand. Are they just wasting time? Are they bored? Are they truly happy? Have they reached enlightenment like me? Or are they all just, empty and miserable and not doing anything? That's why they worry about other people like me, because they're lacking something. Easy money. All right. Yeah. Don't play with me, folks. Like I said, I'm the boss. I do it for real, and I'm the emperor in the spiritual realm. You feel me? Okay. Research what my last name Sneed means. You know what my last name means? You know what it means? You know what Sneed means? It means
like
what the country
in a truck stop bathroom. Get me
You got the Cleveland steamer. What was the other one he said the other day? Man, I have so many papers here. It's written down somewhere, but he made a really funny sexual fucking I'll find it.
Farmers use.
Get me a Sneed install.
You know exactly who used that, right? Okay, so check this out. What do you think my job is? What do you think I am in human form? They made the depiction with Meet Joe Black. Remember with Brad Pitt? What did I tell you? I look better than Brad Pitt. All them depictions about me. What was Brad Pitt in Meet Joe Black? What was he? What did he represent? What was he in human form? That's what y'all don't get. I am that.
Meet Joe
That's why I'm immortal. Are you getting the picture? I'm starting to figure it out myself. That's why they said you have no idea who you are in the spiritual realm. I'm starting to figure out that I'm the grim, you know what, buddy? You might want to get with it. Y'all might want to start getting that I don't play no games, little homie. Yeah, you talking about the actual grim, you know what, walking around
The
this
grim, you know
world.
what?
Yeah, boy. Well, what you mean? Like I said, my whole history wasn't nothing fake. Wasn't about no playing. What you mean? You better ask about
I
me.
don't think I'd be afraid of a Grim Reaper that couldn't even say his own name.
No, I don't think it was the bearded Batman was the sex move. I can't. I'm going through this shit. I'll find it.
What? Yeah, the fact is, I gotta be real nice. I be taking it easy with everything, bro. Real talk. I be holding back because folks ain't got nothing for me. Feel me? Like I said, y'all folks funny, man. Like, nah, 100% to the whole world. We playing two different games here, homie. I'm a street thug. Y'all some regular folks. You know what I
I
mean?
forgot
Keep
about
it
this
moving
one.
and stay in your
Prolapse
lane.
totem
I
pole.
don't care who you think you are. Y'all are not about it. None of you. You understand?
What the
That's the
hell is
truth.
that?
I learned a long time
the
ago
hell
wasn't
is-
nobody real but me. Nobody. Y'all folks ain't real. Y'all want to act like in some energy and then pretend while people have rules to follow. That doesn't make you real. It makes you an opportunist. It makes you super fake. Just like all them gang members, just like the cartel, all y'all super fake. What are you talking about? Boy, that's why you got defeated. You already got defeated. What can you say now? Everybody lost, brother. And I got a crystal clear record, and I'm good and free. I mean, how much more of a genius can I get, buddy? Huh? Come on, buddy. Come on, Tiger. Go get him,
buddy.
sport. You can do it, champ. Come on. Y'all serious? Y'all make me laugh. Like I said,
That
all
must be
you folks in
Spectre
the
Coach
public,
talking to him.
you ain't nobody, bro.
Yeah.
I'm above all of you. I'll tell you straight up. No qualms about it. I'm above all y'all. I'm royalty to you. You understand? So make sure when you talk to me, you get my name right. You understand? Other than that, y'all want to keep talking about women. I can have any woman I want. You understand? And like I said, a real woman gonna recognize this new generation. Y'all silly as hell, bro. Y'all don't even see what the hell's in front of you. They want to talk about, oh, you famous on the internet. So what? So you think y'all just stand around me and I care? I've never been. I ain't even never gone on a date, bro. I get what and who I want immediately. Trust me, I'm really the
Never
real
been
deal,
on a
bro.
date.
Believe me. You know what I mean? And like I said, when we get up north and get
called
around some
rape,
real
that
women,
guy.
I mean, straight up, that's the truth. When you get around some real woman, you're gonna see how different it is. Watch. You're gonna see. You're gonna see them gravitate to me immediately, the real ones, and you're gonna be like, "How the hell does he do that? I've been doing that my entire life because I'm what they want. I'm what they're supposed to want. I'm everything to them. That's what you don't get. See, I know I'm the prize. You understand? No.
Here's the one for you, that guy. I'm going through these notes, and one says Honky the Donkey, and then
Honky the
parentheses.
Donkey.
I wrote next to it Honky the Horse from that guy's stream. Do you have any recollection of this?
Isn't there a honky donkey that comes into chat every now and then?
Oh,
Or
fuck.
Honky the Horse?
Waiting
I don't know.
for nobody to see it. The valley's silly. Let people in the valley do what they do. Drive
Oh, is that
around
the
and
name of
yell
Jesus'
out
donkey?
nonsense out their window while they ain't going nowhere
know.
fast and on a treadmill going nowhere and not successful. Yeah, they jelly. We live better than them every day. We do everything better than you, look better than you, feel better than you. Boy, quit talking to me. All right? That's about it, man. I'm getting tired. Like I said, I went through a lot yesterday. So I'm gonna get off here,
Bullshit.
but you know, folks just gotta understand. I'm going hard now.
We're 9
Now I'm
minutes
gonna really
behind.
prove my point.
Hey, I
And
don't know if you heard earlier that guy or people in chat if you didn't hear earlier stream when he was talking about the car accident from last night. My theory is because he's been on Anthony Joshua's ass all day and all these fighters and shit like that. And he was bitching about people need to start putting their phones down, blah, 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 blah. Was he watching the fight? Because he ended right when the main event started with Jake Paul last night. Was he just watching the fight on his phone and walking? And did he walk right into a fucking car and fucking cry? Oh, fuck. And then people looked at the retard, filmed him, which he was bitching about people on social media. You're not going to use my videos and shit like that. Oh, I'm going to go to the hospital. Or do I just have a fucking wild imagination?
I don't know. Maybe somebody pulled their bumper over the crosswalk a little bit and he wasn't paying attention and walked into it.
Yeah.
y'all can blame AI because AI said something real wrong to me,
Oh,
and it
shit.
set me off. And now I'm gonna really prove my
AI.
point because I'm
He's
done
got a
playing.
G-check
If the public
AI.
want to play these games and y'all want to act like these people on your TV could ever hold a candle to me, much less role reverse and act like, oh, they're above me when you don't even know how the world works, and I'm so far above that, bro. You talking about people like Chase Demore, bro. You talking about people like Andrew Tate, bro. You talking about the actual mob here, little homie. You talking about a gangster with a whole history, okay? A full-fledged gangster with the deepest history in the streets that we've ever seen. Tyree Sneed. That's who I am. And you talking about he's so smart and clever. He got all y'all fooled and y'all don't even know who I am. I'm a monster. And you talking about a dude who makes Al Capone look like a mouse, okay? And you talking about a dude like that, and you think there's a comparison between me and Chase Demore? Y'all don't know the meaning of tough. You think there's a difference. I mean, you think there's something similar or a comparison at all between a guy like Andrew Tate and me? Andrew Tate is a poser. See, what people gotta understand, do these folks play with me when I talk to them or when I come around? Did Cali Muscle play with me when he met me? No. Cali Muscle, I walked him to my Porsche. He said, that boy ballin', right? And I was nice and I shook his hand because I'm nice and kind. He knew what's up. You know who else was there? That big boy dude. And what's his group called? Cartel Strength or whatever? Yeah, he was right there. He's soft as hell. That's another one who's fake. He was right there. We was in the elevator together. Y'all folks is crazy playing with me. Are you serious? I was in front of all these dudes, man. And he just was quiet as hell. He ain't say nothing. Yeah, he was quiet because he was jelly. Like I said, bro, I've been above you people forever. We was in the same hotel, bro. I saw the bras they was trying to take up to their room. I'm just saying, bro, I couldn't tell if it was a broad or a hippopotamus. You feel me?
Broads and
So I'm just
hippopotamus.
saying, bro, while they was doing their nonsense, right, and making no money and broke, I'm the one who had all the money. They were walking around the beach broke and mad. Remember? It was on camera. Couldn't even do a muscle up. That cartel strength dude. This dude's a joke, homie. I tell him straight to his face. Are you serious? You know what I mean? Yeah, we was in the elevator together. He was right there with Cali Muscle. You know what I mean? He ain't say nothing. Same thing. Probably shook my hand, whatever. Right? Yeah, because he felt phased because a boss was in front of him. Are you serious? I had the suit on and everything. You don't understand, bro. I'm the real mob. You understand? Do you understand what was going on in that hotel? Do you remember what them gangs in Corpus was trying to do? Do you remember how they put me in the highest room on purpose? And do you remember what the story was about what had happened privy to me staying there? And do you remember what I told you they were trying to do when they tried to have the dude act like he was on drugs or whatever and act like he was out of it and he kept playing games next to the side of the railing or the side of whatever, right? After that stunt they just pulled? Yeah. Brother, there was gang activity going on in that hotel, bro. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Could you be
the
more
Baymont
vague?
And y'all are crazy. And they were trying to do, their little fake stuff. I'll tell everything. Ask me anything, bro. I stood up to them gangs in Corpus and won. 100%. As a matter of fact, they were so soft, they was saying, is our music good? And I had to lie just to be nice because that stuff was terrible. You understand?
All right, I'm going to take this moment to pause this. And since we've been here for an hour and a half, it took me about, an hour or so. I had to render the album all over again and re-upload that back to YouTube. So it's finally done. So I'm going to put it here in the chat. Sheriff, Songs of Perpetuity Volume 4, edited one more time. There you go for your listening pleasure. Thank you very much.
Damn, them boys couldn't do nothing with me. I let them know straight up what's up, right next to the thing on the top floor. I was paying $4 a month staying there, minding my business, making music. That's all I did. Them folks was on what they on, and that means they got ties to the people that work in the lobby. And I know one of the dudes who used to work in the lobby, and he's a scrub too. He hang out with that other weird dude that tries to be a rapper in Corpus and is a complete joke, and they buy views and stuff. They was trying to run around acting like they stunt, like they making money. That little homie go to Austin and he ducks me. And he's a big dude too, with dreads. He was always jelly, chunky dude. Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. I got the streets on lock. His name.
Thank you, Lobster. Appreciate you doing that, dude. You know what you're doing, and I fucking appreciate you taking the time.
Critchy Critch, not the one I'm talking about. That's his friend. For Critchy Critch's friend. Yeah, Critchy Critch a joke. What kind of name is that? Critchy Critch. What are you, Santa Claus? Might as well wear a Santa hat and walk around here. You know what I mean? The dudes in Corpus, you know what I found out and what people told me when I talked to the streets? I was in the street for real active. You know what I mean? What they told me in Corpus? They said, these little homies get $200 and they think they rich. Right. I had over $250,000, $300,000 in the bank when I was talking to everybody in Corpus. What? I had a gang member talk to me right in front of me, and I was talking about, because I was moving around with what was going on, right? Because I had all that crazy stuff going on, because all these people were working with corruption, right?
Him going from city to city, flexing the same 10 grand.
Right.
Does that also apply to the same 300K that he keeps flexing over and over?
It just keeps adding up, and yeah, it's
Does that add
there's
up to billions?
trillions.
because they were jelly, right? And they made up a fake probation and everything. Yeah. So when I filed the federal lawsuit,
It's like Miller's Planet in Interstellar. For every $10,000 here on Earth,
All right.
you know where
It's
I'm
like
going with this,
It's
right?
like $1 billion in equity.
all that gets brought up, that's prison time. That's felonies. Okay. But my point is, he was saying something fake about, oh, well, this and that, and they did this. No. And I was like, no, they didn't. Nobody did anything. What are you talking about? And he didn't know how to respond because I stood up to him right there. We were right in the lobby on the left side where that restaurant is, that bakery. And I told him right there, you could go look at the cameras. See, people are, you know what, people are upset because they can't fade me. Like, like the way they try to depict Mano's not built like that. I really am that. Mano does crazy stuff that could land him in prison for decades if he didn't sell his soul and wasn't a federal snitch informant. Ooh, I just took it there. Yeah, Mano's a snitch. I'm the mob. There's no snitching involved over here. I'm a gangster and I stand my ground no matter who it is. The craziest part, man, is that now the new game is all the snitches try to project and say that other people are what they are. That's the same thing they was doing in jail. Not only with me, with other dudes. I'm real as they come. I don't do that, period. They try to label and do fake labels, and in the street, that's a no-no. That's a violation of G code. You can't ever attach a false jacket, especially to a real G and a gangster. That's why we make everyone follow G code. So of course you're gonna have all the cowards in their feelings, just like they was in Corpus. Because I
Is
came
he
through
like
and proved that
OSHA? He has to make sure everything's up to G code.
was a charade and a joke. All the gangs
There's a
in
joke
Corpus
there.
are
I
jokes.
just
Tell them I said it. They already know. They were already defeated in person.
was
It was
trying
all
to
around
think of
Corpus
an
in my porch,
acronym
homie.
real quick. But
What you mean?
Right.
Going out to the bars, then people silly out there. All of them, bro. It's all riffraff out there. Corpus ain't nothing, bro. Corpus is a bunch of people who don't have no money. They poor as hell. That's what I'm saying. If you think I'm about to play games with all you so-called women, either not at all, homie. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You either in or you out. You either want me or you don't. I don't care who you is. I'm a boss. And you think Christina don't know that? Like I said, don't ever say my girlfriend's name. None of you. That's my girlfriend. I don't care what you saying. I don't care what you talking about. I don't entertain nonsense. And like I
Christina
said,
has
yes,
a
I
penis.
believe in her, and I'm gonna continue to because I'm a genuine person. That's a decision I made. You don't think for me. Now scram. You feel me? Like I said, what is it you're concerned? It ain't.
Have you ever
Mind your
told in your entire life that guy? Have you ever told anyone or a dog or an animal to scram? Scram.
I don't think I've used the word in that sense. No,
business. That's how it works. So other than that,
it's usually more
like I
of a
said,
go and get.
you people don't even make any sense. Right. You just want me to lose opportunities. You want me to lose what I care about. I care about Christina more than anything. I love Christina. Like I said, if
Bullshit.
she's a catfish, no problem. Then I'm in love with a catfish. I'm in love with a catfish. But I'll tell you one thing: I'm the streets and I'm the mob and I'm a real gangster and I got no holes in my rap sheet. And I'm as macho
Well, I
and
mean, he
masculine as
did say before he's in love with an idea
Mhm.
of
Yeah,
Christina.
his
Done.
businesses are
I'm the real
ideas. His
deal.
girlfriends are ideas.
So
Yeah.
the reason why folks feel some way and didn't like me is because I proved all y'all fake as hell. All of them. All the gangs, all the cartel, all you people wannabes, all y'all fake as hell. And the man who been running the streets this entire time is named Tyree Sneed. That's my name. A white boy, a white man. I'm half Mexican and I'm a white man. And I'm the man who runs the streets. Okay. And what you have to understand is the dude is so real. Okay. He already outdid everyone financially by so far they'll never catch up. And I still have the equity. And that was with me being set up and targeted by the government and corruption directly. Okay. So now I turn around, we make the money back. God gonna bless me and give it all the money. And the dude is so gangster. He put on a bat suit, builds his own bat suits, and he's really Batman. Batman is the mob. This is what people have to understand. There is no man that you will ever see or has ever existed that has more power than I do. I'm not talking about just now, ever. I've been the most powerful man on this planet my entire life. You understand? Real talk. You understand? This is my world. You just live in it. All right. So, like I said, now that we got all that out the way and we got the records set straight and clear, right? You can't ignore my words. You heard who I am, and now y'all gonna recognize. Now what's up? Now y'all got something to say? Exactly. Look how quiet they is in chat. Look how quiet they is, people. Look how they ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, because everything I'm talking, actual, factual, documented by documented fact and paper. I got all receipts. I brought receipts, baby. Real receipts, street receipts. You understand? So like I
Street
said, I get
receipts.
busy all over the country. I got busy in North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Arizona, Cali, New York, Albany, New York City. Walked
Albany.
right into Jamaica, Queens, where 50 claim he from. Walked right down the
Stupid.
street. I saw the mural right there in person of Tupac and Biggie.
How many words are there that we do this, like all of us, everyone in the whole fucking community? Antics.
Right.
Albany. How many words are there? You put them all together.
Walked down the street, bro. I was rapping. I made a song called Jamaica Queens. Y'all don't even understand who you talking, bro. I'm a real rapper. I'm a street dude. I'm a legend in the hood. You understand? This is what people don't want to embrace, don't want to understand. And yeah, I'm a white boy, so I could fall back any day. Like if I want to take a day off tomorrow, which I probably will because I've been training, right? Even though I
Only
don't know
white
about
boys
that because
can
I
take
really want
days
to
off.
push because I don't like where I'm at, but I should take a break with
All right. He has ended. We got about 12 minutes left here.
what I just went through yesterday. But yeah, anytime I want, I put on a collared shirt, put on some nice clothes. I got Banana Republic top of the line brand new dress shoes, cost hundreds of dollars more than anything.
Banana Republic, top of the line dress shoes. Fucking
Top of the line.
that you've been bitching about that you need new shoes because they're too small.
You'll afford, right? Sitting on almost what, 440, 450?
I beat you to
somewhere
it,
around
CIA.
there. Like real talk, probably like 447.
Appreciate you, bud.
After all these checks and running the Batman project out of my pocket for 3 years, you can't get no more successful. 7 bikes over $200, $300 in inventory each one. Bat cycle 1,300 plus. Fixed it like 2-3 times. Boy, don't play with me. Y'all
Fixed
funny
it
as hell.
2 or 3
All right,
times.
I'll talk to y'all later, man. Like I said, things I got cost $4K, $4 grand, like basic thing. Y'all ain't nowhere close, homie. And money is gonna fix everything. That's the thing. Once I get the money, I get to fix all my stuff up. That's all it needs. It was a little money. It's cheap. Fix it all. Get it looking brand new. Get everything right, and then get all new stuff. I'm a cop all new. I'm gonna build I'm gonna build everything. I already got my private studio. I'm gonna build out of that and I'm gonna renovate it. And I'm gonna get like the things in the corners of the room that look super cool. I'm gonna get the whole thing, the whole
The
system. I
things that
need
look cool
interfaces.
in
We're
the
gonna be
corners of
going
the
to the
room.
car center and getting music equipment again. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna get top of the line mics again, but I'm gonna do it right, the right way this time, differently. Remember, I had the MK4.
What could sorry, I was step away for a second. What are the things in the corner of the room that look super cool? What they could they possibly be? Like a shelf?
I don't know. Potted plants, shelves,
4 mics
mannequins.
cost
I
like
don't
a
know.
couple of
Lamp
these.
table.
All the
fucking-
top of the line, Bluebird, everything everyone want to copy. I created that. That's my hustle.
the cabin at the end of the street, fucking, or what is it? The cabin at the end of the woods or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
The thing in the corner of.
People funny as hell.
Shut up, Sheriff.
I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to get a studio and get back to music. You know what I mean? Y'all won't even help me to get a laptop. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Nigga,
anything
I
you
know.
saying. I'm not
Just
someone
clowning.
who is in any bad position. I'm someone who I got set up and targeted by the government and I won. And all y'all in your feelings. Straight up. Like, I ain't asking you how you feel, man. Feel me? It'd be the same thing every day, bro. Every day. Yeah. That's why I stand up for myself and tell y'all what it is. Like, real talk, bro. I don't put no fear in my heart whatsoever.
I got a
You
bunch
understand?
more I got
I'm
to
the
put up
son
here.
of God. You understand? Real talk. Truth is, like, folks should be terrified of me, and they are. You know what I mean? Brother, there ain't nothing stopping me. I do what I want to do. I'm not even worried about you little homies. I'm not worried about the valley. The valley is
Remember
small
when he
puppet.
was staying in that
Understand?
trailer and in the corner of the bedroom there was like a little 2x2 foot vestibule that he said he was going to turn into a recording studio.
Yeah. Wow, the two twinks alongside of them were fucking had a shit eating grin on their face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this to Boston and go run Boston. I'm gonna take this to New York and go run New York. This is a playground for right now. That's all this is. This is my training facility. That's what I'm gonna use it for, and I'm gonna use it to come back and celebrate. You understand? And even further than that, you have to understand. I'm getting a lot of support. So like all of Mexico is gonna be backing me soon if they're not already. So, you know, the thing is, if I ever have a problem, I mean, the truth is that I have all these people backing me and on my side because they either have no choice or they want to support genuinely because they see I'm a good person and they like what I'm doing because I'm standing up for them.
Real quick, different question. That guy, I'm trying to find some time. I was up late trying to finish this album last night, so I couldn't get to it. I was wanting to. Have you, anyone here in chat or you, Apocalypse at 339, played it yet?
No, I've not. I've seen people talk about it.
Yeah, I need it. It's on Steam, RTS. If I can put it on there, I got to give it a
I'll
shot.
check it out.
It's just fucking hilarious.
stand up for my people. They're still my people here. I stand up for my people. I'm literally I'm part of them. So, you know, that's the first thing they wanted to change and pretend. All that delusion and pretending all these years, has it worked? Does anyone buy your fake stuff? Does anyone believe you? No, we don't believe you. You need more people. Brother, I have all of Mexico backing me. Do you understand this?
All the
Do you understand that
Mexico.
if I ever have a problem, like I'm always have backing?
All of it.
I'm a boss. People here respect me
You
and love
called somebody this is your words, not mine. You called somebody a spick today, but you know, they got your back.
me. I'm just, you know, me. I'm myself. And people love me for it. I'm not going to be fake. You know, Mickey
Yes,
Cohen,
Muggy.
they said wasn't fake. They said Mickey Cohen.
Go to TyreeSneed.com and you should probably be able to find it, or just search. I think it's called Apocalypse 339, something like that. But yeah, it's free to download. So yeah, I've been wanting to get to it.
Cohen was kind of like me, went through a lot of stuff, right? And they took it from them. And I'm going to take it all from you, Jack. And
does anyone know if there's a VR option to it or no? I have no idea.
Because this is my destiny, right? Los Angeles is my destiny. That's what time it is. This is manifest destiny, boy. I'm taking it all. I want it all. I want every dime. You understand? I'm about to take over completely. You understand? Trust me. If you and your feelings now, good luck. Just wait. I'm about to have a field day. You feel that? So like I said, y'all folks funny, man. Imagine going through what I went through yesterday, surviving the impossible again. Bounce.
RTS. I haven't downloaded it yet. Is it a like VR version or no? It's just standard, just gameplay.
It's right back. It's all them homies tried to lie. They tried to lie again and pull a whole stunt. That's how crazy they are after we already got federal lawsuits being filed for corruption. You hilarious.
Just chill.
And I told them straight up to their face, I said, brother, I got it on video. I got camera evidence.
Lobster, thank you, sir, for taking the time. Much obliged. I appreciate that.
Back my arguments. It just happened coincidentally, but I really do. Don't ever try to lie on me and then act like it's cute. Dude's sitting there with a smirk on his face. Yeah, y'all a joke, bro. They corrupt as hell down here, and that's okay because we're gonna address it all. And guess what? All them corrupt officials, 100% they're gonna lose their job and get arrested, and that's what need to happen. 100% karma real and justice is real.
Well, hold up. We're gonna have a whole goddamn ceremony here. Add as a moderator, standard moderator, OC. There you go.
You don't ever do that. You don't ever play in front of folks' face with their name and their freedom. You don't do that. No, don't do that again, little homie. That y'all are some little homies. Real talk. You feel me? Yeah, that's what they do. Try to pretend they have authority. Ain't all y'all folks nobody. The authority is me. Get it right. Real talk. Who you think run everything? Who you think run these streets? Me. I want to talk about a power struggle. Power struggle with who? Ain't no competition. We already defeated everyone.
So you know what I mean? It won't work on MetaQuest.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Anybody? You feel me? Like I said, y'all better get with it. The streets gonna back me. I'm not joking. The streets gonna back me, and that's what I do. I break bread with the streets because I want to, not because I have to. I be nice to people because I want to. I want the streets in Brownsville and the Valley to back me. Everybody. I want all the people to back me. I told them straight up, I didn't get treated well down here. I don't have to do nothing. And I still said, you know what? And I mean this, and I'm keeping my word. I'm going to still carry the Valley on my back. I'm going to still rep this place. I'm going to still help these people.
I do, Smart.
Because it's the right thing to do. No matter what I've gone through, I'm not going to associate what a couple of people did to everyone. That's not fair. That's not. I'm real. Folks don't give me the credit I deserve. And that's how it works. You know, they'll give me the credit eventually, but give me the credit now. You know what I mean? I want the streets behind me. Like when folks ask me that, hey, how's the streets? I love that. Those are the people I'll talk to.
Hey, real quick, yeah. If anyone is has a MetaQuest fucking VR, you ever want to bowl or go golfing, shit like that, let me know. We can fucking play around.
Those are the people I want backing me. Those are the people I'll do interviews with. I want folks to hear people. You don't have to be a street dude. I don't care about that. I wouldn't want you to be, really, if I'm doing interviews. See, I changed my life. I'm a man of God. I'm trying to be away from that stuff, but it's all good, you know, but I'm just saying, I got tons of friends, whether they street dudes or not. I'm saying I want all people to participate in what I'm doing. That's what folks don't get, you know, like this is like an election, like Pac said. I'm the street dude in it. and I'm winning. I got real political power. You know, I'm a real rapper because I actually issue a political statement all the time. Let people tell you what they want, man. Let people believe what they want. Let people do what they want. Feel me? Just don't talk no money with me and don't talk about women with me, man. That stuff is silly, bro. They all pursuing me for a reason. You better wake up. You know what I mean? My thing is, let's get to the chase already, man. You know, I'm getting tired of being lonely. Mr.
Yeah.
Lonely. It's
Goodbye,
getting ridiculous.
Christina.
You know, like real talk, it's hilarious. Come on, boy. You know what I mean? Like real talk, this is getting ridiculous. You know?
Yeah, they're like
Like
500
golly,
bucks.
I don't know what's wrong with
Smuggy.
y'all. And I do know because all of them stay on social media all day, work jobs they miserable at, have cars on payments, don't know how to drive, don't know how to do anything, and wasting their time. Okay, let them do what they do. It's not my business, you know, until you make it mine. And then I address it. Other than that, you know, people wasting their time. You know, I want to make connections. I want to get people around me. I'm trying to find. I don't care who it is. I'm trying to find somebody that wants to actually be around me. And it's not like they don't, but I'm just a busy guy.
Fuck
I'm
you,
very much to
Christina.
myself.
This is working out just great for my fucking segue at the end of this.
But I haven't found the right person yet. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. I'm still waiting for Christina because that's the right person.
Bitch.
Christina is the one for me, the only one. That's the truth. But like I said, still got to have people around you. Still got to have friends. You still got, and that's what I'm saying. I need partners. I need people that want to support what I'm doing and be with me, around me. That's all I'm
Mama's
saying.
little fat
You know what
boy.
I mean?
What's
Even
up?
if it's as a friend, that's fine.
Nobody
That's
wants
all
to be
I want.
around
That's
me.
cool. You know what I mean? Like people got to quit. You know, with the nonsense. I'm a grown man, bro.
Not even in VR.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm all about love, peace, prosperity. Just don't get it confused and pretend you don't know how I get down or who I am. All y'all know. All right, homie? So, like I said, we'll talk later, man. Like I said, I used to be the big bad dude in Oak Cliff, man. All them dudes in Oak Cliff was scared of me, terrified of me. Real talk. I was the real deal in Oak Cliff, running around Oak Cliff with blue and black do-rags on. Ask them. How come nobody said anything to
The
me?
blue and black.
Ever. How come I never had a problem? How come the dude that was staying in the outhouse, literally like a little shed behind me, because I had more money than him and paid real rent, I was in the
outhouse
home,
do-rags.
right in Oak Cliff. How come that dude,
gotta
right,
write that
who was
down.
an actual criminal, okay, and he got caught with whatever and all sorts of stuff, right? How come he didn't tell me anything? When I would get upset, right, and there was a bunch of stuff happening, so one day I had to do a bunch of crazy stuff just to get the lock off the gate so I could get to work, because I got to make my money, and the people I was
They
staying
locked
with
him
off
in.
Craigslist wanted to stop me because they was jelly,
Push it over the toilet.
and I didn't let them. I took that lock off that door myself manually. I removed that lock. Yeah, use your imagination,
Wow,
buddy.
Joey.
So, you know, I'm a
That's the
real
same way you
gangster.
removed
And how
Jenny's
come when I
rearview
was
mirror?
doing that, right,
Yeah.
and he, you know, I don't got to spell it out, like he was a real criminal. So I mean, figure it out, bro. But and I'm not
We
scared
all
at all.
good,
I'm right in
Mama's
front
little
of him,
fat boy.
wilding out, and he's looking like, man, that dude's crazy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get my money. Ain't nobody gonna stop my money. I don't care who you are, like what you on, what like I don't care about none of that. I'm not scared, bro. That's what people don't get. I'm not a scary type of individual, homie. Feel me? Other people is. I'm not. So that's what I'm saying. These games are trying to pretend with a
Yeah,
grown man who
maybe.
really about this. That's not games people should play. You might want to start getting smart. You might want to start realizing who the hell you talking to. You feel me? Because I'm about done pretending and playing.
How?
Actually, you feel me? Like I said, you saw it today. Was I playing? Nope.
No one.
I ain't playing about nothing, bro. I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of hearing it.
Tired of it.
You understand? I want people to just sit here because we in a good position. It don't work like that. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Straight in front of you. Ain't none of you gonna do a thing about it. You're gonna sit there and put up with it like you've been doing forever. Because that's what y'all do, and that's what we don't. We the mob.
Got him.
We don't put up with nothing. All right, little daddy.
Easy.
Right, little homie.
One.
All right. So, like I said, we'll talk soon. All right. Other than that, let people tell themselves what they want. I can care less because I'll run everything. All right, boy.
Let's get
Easy
worked up,
money,
boy.
easy
Boy.
money. Who for real?
Shut up. Who cares what you have to say after that? Did you learn anything, that guy? 2 hours of bullshit.
I learned a little bit about amphibians and animals.
It
And,
could be coming to play here, future. Yeah.
and that the FBI is teaching the method of what non-reaction. Is that what he said? What was his words? Basically, you just don't do shit, and that's a methodology that's going to be taught by the CIA and the FBI.
He wants a woman to take care of him.
He would
You
take
know.
a man.
You would take a man or a woman.
It doesn't have to be a woman. As long as, I mean, just
chicks with dicks or dudes with tits.
anything with a couch. He would take anybody with a couch.
Either way, whether it be Susie Crew, Bree, or Trina, if he picks one of those, he's going to have to say goodbye to Christina. God damn, I'm terrible. All right, this is Oh Christina, the goodbye. Premiere.
Catfish queen. 5 years we danced, you were just a dream. When you fell ill, I watched from afar. Left my hobo bag, drifted like a star.
Wave your hands back and forth. Oh, Christina, the goodbye.
I'm forever yours, Joey Sneed.
It's like a bookend of the other. That was one of the first songs I ever did. Oh, Christina. That was
Yeah.
on the first album. But I just want that guy. I want to let you know, if you're ever walking alone with a hobo bag, I'd be happy to carry it for you.
If I'm walking along with a hobo bag, then what?
I'd be happy to carry it for you.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir.
And
Thank
if you ever need a couch, you can use ours.
I appreciate that. Anyway, thanks for coming up, bud. We're done here. Everyone in chat, thanks for spending 2 hours with us. Appreciate that. Lobster, shout out. Appreciate you taking care of all the timestamps on the new album. I had to re-render three fucking times. And Smuggy, thank you for the dono. Appreciate you, sir. So let's wrap it up. Everyone, thanks for your time. Let's go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.